What's up, guys? It's me, Razor, back again with another video. It's been ages since I've uploaded a new video, but I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm fucking sick. I lost my job, so hey, at least that's not a factor that's gonna stop me from making videos. But yeah, it's just been a bunch of shit back to back. But I'm back now. I apologize for that. Yeah, today we're gonna be talking about the World Cup and what my opinion on it is. Let's start off with the World Cup 2026 taking place in the US. The most fucking unsportsmanlike when it comes to just sports in general. By that I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen the chants the US fans have been putting up. It's called soccer.
Soccer! It's called soccer! It's called soccer! It's called soccer!
It's called soccer, or I believe that we will win. I believe that we will win. Or the time and classic, if I remember correctly, it goes like, so we support the US, the US, the US. That's the way we like it. We like it. We love it.
Cause we support the US, the US, the US. That's the way we like it. We like it. We love it.
You know, the most soy boy fucking chance you ever fucking, the least intimidating chance. Maybe that's why the US has failed back to back to back to back. I mean, for fuck's sakes, dude. The US, they got beat by Turkey. Canonically the worst football team ever. They keep crawling their ass back into fucking the European Cup, the World Cup. They keep creeping their ass in, dude. Like, no one invited them. They just snuck in, and you lose to Turkey of all people, who lost to everyone else. That just shows you how much soccer, that's what they like to call it, football, isn't you know, traditional in your country. I mean, dude, you get fucking raped by Turkey? Really? The only reason why Turkey locked in, because it was probably their elimination bout. And you know what happens to the Turkish players when they don't play well for the World Cup? They go back home, they get brutally mummified alive, then they get thrown in an oven, cremated, and then their families has to watch all of this live. And out of disrespect for their families, they can't even get their urns back from the fucking government, because the government gives the urns of the dead players, you know, that with their ashes in, to the ice cream man. If you guys know, if you guys have seen the ice cream man in Turkey, that they play around with the cone, yeah, that's what they're gonna do with the urns and the ashes of the dead players. And their family's gonna be like, please just give me my husband, please just give me my dad, And the Turkish man, no abi, no, you will not get your fucking father or your husband back. He played like a dog shit for Turkey. Either that, or they turn them into fucking kebab, you know, those fucking swirling kebab tornadoes they put in kebab shops, did. Either way, they're fucked. So they brutally, 3-2, brutally fucked up the US. Brutally. It was fucking awful to look at. Hey guys, it's me, Razor from the future again. Holy shit, it got even worse. 1-4 against Belgium. Dude. It's called football, okay? Give up, okay? You guys aren't allowed to step foot into football anymore, okay? You guys, I had arguments with fucking Americans in comment section saying, oh, well, we're world champions in the NFL. It's called the National Football League. Oh, but we're world champions in the NBA. It's called the NBA, the National Basketball Association. Which, dude, by the way, why do you, like, unironically, they call themselves world champions when they only allow, like, only US teams, maybe like 2 Canadian ones to compete, and then they call themselves the world fucking champions? Bunch of fucking retards. You don't know what national and international means, you dumb cunts, you fucking monkeys. You really don't know what world means, man. These people know nothing. Really? The earth is flat, maybe? Bastard. But my main concern about the World Cup is that it's just, I don't know, maybe it's because I also didn't really like the World Cup in 2022, be it for Qatar being, you know, a shithole, a satanic place much like the other Gulf states of the Middle East, or like them treating workers bad. I didn't really care for that. But am I the only one? Or does the World Cup nowadays feels much more detached from the actual population that is supposed to root for their team? I mean, I don't know, man. I saw a game between, I think, what was it, Senegal or Ghana? Well, it was France between another African country. And honest to God, I couldn't tell who was France and who was the African country because they're both filled with Africans. Which, some of you might, take concern of that and say, well, that's not really nice to say. I mean, if you're French, would you, celebrate and, support a team that looks nothing like you? I mean, basically the World Cup nowadays is my Africans are better than yours. Just look at all the European countries. Like, a majority of them aren't fully ethnically themselves, which is very hard to support for, because most of the people that are born in that country might play for their own home country. What do I mean by that? Every player that plays for Morocco was actually born in foreign countries. All of them being Spain, Belgium, France. Yeah, so all of them are born in Europe, but they play for Morocco, which is fair because they're Moroccans, even though they're born, outside of their country. It's fair that they play for their own motherland or fatherland. But people who aren't ethnically French play for France, which makes it confusing because you know France, you know Allez les Bleus Allez, you know that song. Name one Frenchman that is named during that song, dude. They sing praises to Kylian Mbappe, who, as you guys know, there's like this huge meme going around. When he speaks English, he sounds like a nice guy. When he speaks French, he talks like a dictator. And much like a dictator, he has closeted thoughts. As you guys know, he is the number one, lover for transgender people. This guy has been caught fucking with transgender people, and some people still consider him to be the GOAT. I don't know, man. To each his own, this video is gonna get fucking demonetized. But I literally couldn't tell the difference between France versus Ghana. I didn't know who was France. I didn't know who was Ghana. So who knows? Maybe some people who were born of Ghanaian descent was playing for France. You don't know this. Germany puts out their fucking, it's like a bad habit they have, their fucking slime out performances. I like to call it just complete grape emoji performances. 7-1 Curaçao. I mean, for fuck's sake, they have a tendency to do this. Remember when they did the 7-0 against Brazil? They have this thing like when they win, they have to dominate, and it fucking hurts to see if you're like from the other country. Some people genuinely kill themselves over football. Can you believe that? Brazil versus Japan. Oh my god, dude. I was so happy when those Japanese lost, dude. You have no idea. My hatred for Japan is so fucking high and big. Dude, when they fucking went to that Japanese fan and then just wrapped Brazilian flags around him, dude. Oh, I was so happy, dude. Who cares that Brazil is just football and poverty and the highest murder statistics in the world? I don't care. Okay, as long as those Japanese lost, I'm so fucking satisfied then. But my main concern, before I forget, Mexico. Dude, Mexico is the most vocal majority of fucking fans you can see in this fucking World Cup. Every time you go on Instagram, it's Mexico, Mexico, Mexico. Them celebrating with the other nation's team. Which one was it? South Korea, where the women, because they're trying to like combat stereotypes, but these women were just flinging themselves at the Koreans, man. They are just flinging themselves like they were fucking comfort women themselves, right? Or they went to like Colombia and they're known for this. They went outside their hotel and played loud music so they couldn't sleep. But that's just like the usual for Latin American football. But my main concern about this, dude, fucking boring matches, dude. Am I the only one? Or, I'm not a fan of football. Believe it or not, I'm making a video about the World Cup. I fucking hate football, okay? It's the most boring sport in the world. What do you mean a game can go on for 90 minutes or 90 of like 110 plus minutes, right? And it can end in 0-0 or 1-1. What do you mean there's a draw? What do you mean there's a draw and we have to rely on penalties? That's fucking gay, dude. It like I don't know how people can fucking sit there for 90 minutes and be on the edge of their seat for for fucking dumbasses who get paid fucking multi-million dollar, euro, whatever contracts to fucking run after a ball. These guys get paid so much to just run after a ball. And you might argue as like, well, football is the biggest and most important sport in the world. No, it shouldn't be. It's fucking ridiculous. Fuck football, okay? It's gay, okay? It's just people just running after a ball for 90 minutes or 110 minutes plus straight in a row. And they get paid like 90, 100, even 500 million euros or dollars per year. Not even per year. Some people get paid millions per match. And then people complain, like the fan bases. They're like, oh man, he plays like shit. He only plays for money. Duh! Of course the player who plays like shit is only going to play for money. Are you dumb? If I got paid 500 million, regardless if I win or lose, of course I'm going to play however the fuck I want. What? Oh, but there's honor and glory about winning the World Cup, winning for your country, winning for your team. No, there isn't, dude. There is no honor and glory in a game where it's only, you know, about money. I mean, look at, like, some people play like dog shit, and then you have Messi over here, this little fucking 5'1" demonic little imp. He's 39 years old, still, you know, still doing goals. Now, I don't know if that's because of his satanic rituals that he did, some sacrifices to do to get the athleticism that he still has at 39. But, you know, he's still scoring goals the way he is, the way he always has been. So, I don't know, man. But I just find it so fucking ridiculous that they get paid so much, dude. I forgot to mention all those fucking shitty stunts they pull off, dude. They fall really exaggerately. They bump into another player, dude, and they start holding their knee like fucking Family Guy Peter when he was fucking falling over. Ah! And the just whole theatrics and shit. And when the game doesn't stop and the ref doesn't pay attention to them, they just instantly just spring back up like nothing happened, dude. You fucking frauds. This is why this sport is so fucking gay, man. No one respects it. The only people who respect it are foreigners, like the Brazilians, dude. What do they have? Poverty. They have fucking nothing, dude. Of course people in fucking Brazil or Papua New Guinea are gonna get excited about football because it's a simple man's game. Ball move, I run. I get to ball, I kick. It's fucking stupid. It's a caveman sport. Like, you're willing to tell me people who do mixed martial arts, they can use every single part of their body as a weapon and they can inflict that pain upon every single part of the opponent's body with 100% power, and they get paid like dog shit wages. Meanwhile, these soy boy cucks, they can just run after a ball and get paid multi-millions. I don't fucking understand, man. You could call it jealousy, because I know a lot of you have no IQ and you're like, are you just jealous that you're not making their money? But you want to know what's even funny, dude? The fans are the most fucked up thing about it, dude. I've heard people in bars, in restaurants, even my own dad, were like, oh my god, he's playing like shit, he should do this trick and then pass it to this. I'm like, dude, you're not the coach. Okay, you're not the coach. Or they're like, oh dude, we played so well when they win. They're like, oh my god, we played so well, we did so well, guys, let's go. We? Who the fuck is we? They don't even know you fucking exist. You're supporting and idolizing men that don't even know that you exist. Granted, I did that in my last video when I defended Ilya Tapuria. But at least I had a theory that it was rigged. These guys, rigging is football's bread and butter, according to many fans I've heard, because every time one team wins, because there's like patterns to who wins, they're always like, oh, they always rig their matches, they're fucking frauds, they always buy their way to a World Cup. Bro, I've seen Turkey sneak their asses every single time in these big football events, and I know they're the worst football team on planet Earth, okay? They're just, dude, I'm pretty sure they're not even footballers, dude. There's barbers, there's kebab shop owners, there's ice cream man, there's fucking rug sellers, dude. They sell carpets. They're like, this man, Mehmet, 42 years old. He has beer belly. He smokes 10 packs a day. But Abi, he's the best athlete we have in Turkey. Dude, that guy will then slime out the US. So what do you mean it's a bought out competition, dude? If Turkey can beat the US, which is the hosting country of football, maybe your team just sucks donkey dick, man. I don't know. You ever thought of that? Maybe your team just sucked dick that day. Or maybe they just suck dick every day. Who knows? It's just a shit sport. We won. No, the fuck you didn't. They won. Oh my god. And then when they lose, it's like, oh, they play like shit. Now it's they and not we. Dog shit. You fucking suck, dude. It's the most fraudulent sport I've ever seen. It's boring. I'll never fucking be a fan of it. There's not one exciting match. It's just dull after dull after dull after dull. Even when the team is dominating, it's dull. Because even after 1 goal, 2 goals, they get fucking demotivated. Except yesterday. Last night was fucking amazing. Between, what was it, Belgium and Senegal? Oh my god, that shit was, dude, they pulled off an upset out of nowhere. It was funny to watch. It was funny to watch. But, you know, of course, every single person on the Belgian national team was 100% ethnically Belgian. Totally did. Which makes supporting them so much easier. Yeah. But my main concern with the World Cup is it's just another fucking distraction, dude. We already know that we're Gentile cattle, okay? And there's shit going on in the world right now, and this is just yet another distraction to keep us off whatever it may be. Economical problems, social problems, political problems. Now, I'm not going to sit here and complain and be like a virtue signaler, like, oh my god, trans people need our help, because I'm not that type of person, you know. That's maybe Kylian Mbappe's fucking concern, not mine. But people need to realize that there's more to this world than just sports and entertainment, okay? And even then, are you really gonna watch the World Cup in the US, dude? The most lukewarm crowd, the people who hate football the most. They chant, it's called soccer, and then they get fucking brutally killed in a match by Turkey, canonically known as the worst football team of all time. Anyways, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now that I have no job, hopefully I'll be able to come back with more regular uploads. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. I actually might start live streaming now. You know, live streaming more now too. So that's also a good thing. See you guys till next time. Goodbye.